Hey everyone, Garrett here, fresh back from Kyle, still in the same clothes that you will see in the stream clip that you're about to watch. But yeah, a lot going down tonight. If you were involved with or aware of Final Fantasy XIV mods, you know, the ones you're not supposed to be using. We caught wind of it in the middle of playing Final Fantasy III, as we are currently in progress on our every Final Fantasy project, where we play every single Final Fantasy in order. Anyways, we have a clips channel that we use irregularly these days, and I've had a couple buddies of mine that may or may not be interested in mods or maybe even use them, and they're like, hey, did you see this? And I'm like, yeah, I did. In fact, we talked about it on the stream, but it was a Final Fantasy III stream, so you probably missed it, and I was just like, I'll just clip it, and you know what? F it. I'll just put it on the clips channel. So here it is. It's on the clips channel, me and Kyle learning about everything that's going down in Final Fantasy XIV modding. And also, like, learning a lot about mods for really the first time, because we've never used any. Okay, I'll admit it. I've used one to save a password before. That's it. Come after me.
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's casually drama going down in the Final Fantasy XIV community.
What's happening?
They got some big drama going on.
What's the big drama?
But apparently Steam is being reviewed bombed because they shut down one of the main. So it looks like maybe Square shut down one of the main mod hubs for Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh,
this
shit.
includes mods that allow you.
How do I go wide?
I'll get you. I'll get you wide.
Okay, 2 hours ago on the subreddit, 2,000 upvotes. 2 hours ago, Final Fantasy XIV mod Mare is shutting down. And then there's a screenshot of what looks like another. Okay, this appears to be where it started. So this came from a poster called Her Royal Floofness. Oh, this looks like a Discord post. Heavy heart, I have to announce the end of Mare Synchronos as you know it. I've received a legal inquiry concerning the project. After reviewing my option with counsel, I'm winding down. Effective immediately, the Discord server will be limited to the general chat with heavy slow mode. Registration will be closed, but okay, this is all fairly technical. Removing all Patreon and Ko-Fi memberships and disabling the tiers. If there were if there were tiers type, like just having a Patreon for your work is, you could probably say that was vague enough, but if you had tiers connected to very specific stuff, I could see someone coming after you for that. The server will continue to run until Friday, August 22nd. After that, the server will shut down and the main repository will be removed as well. Enjoy your last doomsday party. Please avoid speculation or harassment in any form or fashion toward anyone involved. I will not be sharing any legal details, and I ask that you do not contact any third parties about this. Thank you for the past 3 years of Mayor. I hope you enjoyed the ride. If you feel generous and like to leave one tip for my work, you can do so. Absolutely optional, no perks involved. Funds are solely a donation toward me, not a legal fund. Okay. Okay.
People in our Discord are claiming that this is where the majority of people got their not safe for work mods as well.
Oh, that's going to piss some people off.
Yeah. Which made the game, you know, kind of quote unquote playable.
well, I mean, if it's just on your computer, you're not really hurting anyone. Like, you do you.
Yeah, but it got shut down.
As our good friend Jesse Cox would say, let the people goon. Wow, yeah, this is gonna be, because the people that engage in, like, you have to be a certain level of deep in the Final Fantasy XIV in the first place to even engage in mods.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a pretty dialed in segment of the fan base. So nothing about this reaction, from what admittedly little I understand about these mods that I do not know about and really haven't been exposed to outside of the occasional G-pose screenshot that I didn't ask to see on my feed, but went, why are those so big? Oh, modded content. That's fascinating. That's gonna really, really piss some people off. Well, what's your gut reaction to this, my dude?
As of right now, we'll talk about it on the podcast Monday when we actually know things, because it's very much being.
It's not how streamers.
Okay, very
news.
Well,
don't you want to be like the most famous streamers currently in existence and comment on things when there's barely any information and nothing has been corroborated?
Well, I see a lot of people just kind of lolling on the not safe for work crowd, as it is kind of funny to ask for money on your way out after you got in trouble for making money off of it. I don't know if it's.
It's certainly a look.
I don't know if it's like an official takedown, though, from Square Enix, like a legal takedown.
I mean, the poster didn't go into detail. Usually, the first step is a cease and desist. Usually, but it can go all kinds of directions. Mare let you see other people's mods and download it on your end. Oh, so it's kind of a communal kind of thing. Marashi super Mare Synchronos was a system that allowed you to share code with a friend to see their active visual mods, and they to see yours, to put very simply. I have heard about this. I just assumed it was all for mostly ERP reasons, because that to me seems like the obvious use case scenario. Like, if you're into modding the look of your character and your buddy is into modding the look of their character and you want to hang out together with your modded characters for any sort of reason, that would make it easy so that your modded character is represented the same way for your friends. Keaton said effectively, Fight Club is being shut down and now people are talking about Fight Club.
Okay.
That's a fun way to put it. The potential legal problem with Mare KS that unlike most mods, it is not client-side. It requires a connection.
So it was making it even easier, and then you could share them and compare. And
if you still have to share a code, that's odd that they would make it that way. But again, I don't know enough about the technical side of this. Sleepless One, super that it can technically arbitrarily write files to your computer, so there's a security aspect to it as well. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't have a dog in this race. Horse in this race? Dog racing has been banned in the state of Florida. I don't have a horse in this race, Kyle. I don't have an Uma Musume in this race.
Can you still race turtles? Those are pretty cute.
Turtle races are pretty cute. They do a Chihuahua race in Key West every year. It's a very short race. They're not abusing these animals.
It's not the activity. It'd be the length that would be abused.
yes, exactly. So like, I wouldn't, and I'm not even sure that's necessarily what you're getting at, Sleepless One, but like, I don't think any claims that the legal action is being threatened for the safety of the players, because like at a certain point, installing third-party software that's already against the EULA, that's on the player. That's on them. But yeah, like it's already against the rules. So
Midnight has cleared themselves of their curse by saying, too long didn't read. Mare was a system that allowed you to share a code or join a group and allow people to see your active mods.
Yep.
So they can see you on their computer as you saw yourself.
Yep.
This was a big deal for venues, as your custom dances, animations were seen in real time.
Oh, well, hey, there's a less seedy use case for it.
It was all run through a private server, and it was a very large network system. So that nullifies the biggest issue with mods, which is I look this way and no one else can see me. What's the point? And then you would build a community around what mods you had. And so this is essentially going to cause a lot of what's even the point of playing issues. Because I had this made this game why I played it in the first place.
If that's the joy you get from it, then I mean that is legitimately fair. Like, there's nothing. That's fair.
Yeah.
Like, if that's the joy you get, that's joy
super
you get.
disappointing.
And you didn't like it before you had the mods. That's totally cool. At the same time, Square is completely within their rights to fight back against these types of tools because they are from the jump against the rules. Like, I don't know. I do feel for folks that are using mods in that way, because they are, at the end of the day, not hurting anyone else. It's not like they're forcing other folks to mod. So, Yeah, will it cost some subs? Absolutely. How many subs? Enough subs to make Square rethink this?
Nah, I mean,
who can say?
It's their policy. Also, as being pointed out from Iprix here, one use of Mare was just to be able to see each other's mods as friends, a more social, less RP reason. So obviously there's going to be a lot of dismissal of people being, and that's what I was kind of getting at earlier, like, oh, haha, laugh at the not safe for work people. Meanwhile, there's a whole community that was like, no, wait, hang on. I wasn't being lewd. I didn't want my lunchbox anymore on my...
Well, and even then, like, yeah, I find all sexy things vaguely funny. Just
I do just find them
principle.
funny.
But, like, again, if you're not hurting anybody, you do you. Get down with your freaky self. I got no problem with that.
Sil said, if you were just sharing among friends, it wouldn't have come too much to the light. But there's a massive share shell where people could register and see strangers' mods. That caused problems as people with beefy mods could make people on lesser computers crash just by sharing the same space, not counting your downloading of unknown stuff from random people, again, just by sharing a space. So that makes it sound like the way this server worked, if I had a radiant eyeball laser mod and I walked in, the system would be like, holy shit, radiant eye laser mod just walked in, and it would put it on your computer. So I could install like 50 other radiant laser mods and walk around the community and cause everyone to have to constantly download.
That's buyer beware.
Yeah, you're opting into it.
You did that. That's like...
That is kind of a odd...
That is like going to a concert and being mad that it's loud.
Yeah.
Like, you went to the concert. What did you expect? Like, I mean, that's an interesting factoid, but yeah, I mean, I would have to imagine with none of the legal action threatened, actually explained, or no documents given. At the base core of this is first, we don't allow mods and you're taking money for them. I have to imagine that has something to do with it. That's probably the base of this whole damn thing. Also of note, a little while ago, there was a beach party in Costa del Sol where so many Mare users gathered that the zone was struggling for everyone.
Oh.
Well, there you have it. That's everything we know about this story so far. I wanted to just give a shout out to the Grinding Gear community at the end of this, specifically the Gearbox. Thank you for schooling me and Kyle live on stream. And also, like, I just want to shout you out because I think you did a really good job of kind of touching on all of the different angles to this story. You even touch on some stuff that I'm not seeing in actual articles on popular websites like Kotaku. Although, shout out to Kotaku, the article on it, I think breaks it down in very plain terms. It's not really much of an opinion piece. The opinions that they show are actually those of folks from the 14 community. So it's pretty solid. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. And I think that's more or less everything we know so far because I've been reading up on this since I got back. And it's everything I'm seeing is very in line with what everyone in the Gearbox was talking about. So there you are. You're up to speed. We'll talk about it more on the podcast on Monday when there's more info. Maybe there's more info. We're going to talk about it again. This was a little about as raw as it gets from Kyle and myself. Have a great weekend.